And the current undefeated, reigning and defending WBO 154-pound champion of the world, introducing Brian El Boxy Castaño. Here is the current, reigning and defending WBA, WBC, and IBF 154-pound champion of the world, introducing Jermell Iron Man Charlo.
The first fight between Charlo and Castaño took place on July 17, 2021, at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, with Charlo holding the WBC, WBA, and IBF titles, and Castaño the WBO title.
But Charlo countered him and clipped him in between these.
The contest was intensely competitive, with both fighters having moments of success.
Left hook right hand by Castaño. Charlo firing.
Castaño's effective aggression and Charlo's counterpunching led to a split draw decision, which many observers found controversial.
The decision is a split decision draw.
This fight would crown the first undisputed champion in the division's 4-belt era, and fight wasn't just about belts, it was personal.
"48 punches around. He normally averages 70.
Bout ended in a draw as Charlo lands the right and then
he landed a 1-2 body shot.
looking to walk him down. Castaño going to the body and then gets his. And there he doubles up the jab. Under a minute left in the first. And now Castaño, both of them.
Charlo doing a good job just staying off the ropes, circling around.
And that's something that Charlo doesn't normally do.
No, he's not a body puncher.
9 of 33 for Charlo, 8 of 32 for Castaño. Strong momentum in the first few rounds. He took a little while in the first fight, and well, Charlo coming forward here. It's all about the counter.
Yeah, counter punching from the outside. But hey,
nice right hand. Now the sneaky right hand of Castaño, and it's proving to be that early. Castaño to counter, then deliver a shot.
Now we're yet to see Castaño's left hook. He's
Slapping him and stopping him with what was really a jab to the body. Nice right hand from Charlo.
Doesn't touch him with the glove. He comes back with the counter punching.
There's under a minute left in the second. Lead left hook, right hand. Oh, rips the left and the left uppercut up the middle by.
Throw that hook.
And especially with Charlo on the ropes, although it was in the second round where Charlo hurt. Castaño comes back. And there Castaño lands a left hand.
Castaño coming in with an overhand right that gets there. We talked about the lead right that he's countering effectively. Here's the left hook. Now, in the last fight, it was round 2 in which wouldn't be anything to get excited about. But Charlo
has to be cognizant of the uppercut, stiff jab, and then the right hand of the body. So he's going to the body in their first meeting.
Now there you go, Castaño. You want to take that jab away with that right hand.
Minute and a half left in the third. Charlo goes to the body. And oh, that right uppercut caught Castaño, but he ate it well.
Castaño showed us a great chin in the first fight, and again in this fight.
And it was in the third round of the first fight where he clipped Charlo.
more punches and has landed some. There was a nice left hook.
And there's a left by Charlo. Charlo had responsible, ramping up the output and the pressure.
Castaño wants to be in the inside, but guess what? Charlo is a great counter puncher, and he comes back with
the task a little bit in this round.
Charlo just misses with the right cross compared to 11 of 48 for Charlo. So another good round for Castaño.
Countering off, and now here he's against the ropes, which he hasn't been much in this fight, landing a good counter right hand. And then here is Castaño on the inside again. That was one of the best punches Castaño threw.
Boom! We on this side, work this side, breathe.
Yeah, and we also saw Juan Guzman, one of the best defensive fighters.
Defensive attack.
For the first time, Castaño is
Castaño comes back, countered by Charlo again, clipped him with the right and the left, and Castaño against a guy like Charlo.
Yeah,
and in that first fight, we saw Castaño utilize a combination of aggression. Has a lot more footwork. Yes, he's on the ropes, but not as long and hasn't hasn't had to face much of an
last one or two punches that are really clean, but I think that for most, I think Charlo's landing some good shots.
There's a lead, left hook to the body, and final minute of the fourth. Both throwing left hooks, and Charlo's landing with authority. And what an exchange here in the fourth.
To do for this fight.
Yeah, it's just a question of who's doing it better and who's doing more.
Castaño continues to stalk. Charlo lands a left upstairs. There's a right uppercut by Charlo.
Castaño, you got to be ready to fight 3 minutes, don't you? Great exchange. Oh, big right hand by Castaño.
Fantastic finish to the fourth.
Yeah, everything right here. Everything right here. Don't shoot hard. Too low. You're getting up. Bite down. Bite down. He's boxing here.
We're doing well. We're doing well. Just keep throwing that combination.
And there's a counter left by Charlo.
Yeah, and of course, Charlo's doing some good counter work, but Charlo doesn't stop.
Castaño undefeated. Into the body before going upstairs. There's a double, but then
position to throw those double left hooks, and that one did land. But as you
do, in order to be successful, actually plays into the fact that in his output when it comes to punches, but he's landing them, and Castaño is too.
Nice right hand by Castaño.
And double left hook, and there's a left from Charlo. Left, over 7,000 fans here as Charlo just jolted Castaño with a right uppercut, and there's the combination backing Castaño up. Mamma mia, what a fight!
Castaño got a lot done. We see him here doubling with the hook, and Charlo countering well. There would be a moment here. Oh, nice right hand by Castaño. Nice right hand. That sent Castaño back, and for about a 35-second period.
When they're up in the closest distance.
Castaño leading with the right hand, but gets countered by the right from Charlo. And there's again the lead right by Castaño, but again...
okay, and that is the part of Castaño's game that's a little underrated, but he can get it in there.
Look at the power punches.
Power punches you see, and then it kind of counteracts that a little bit.
Charlo trying to utilize his Castaño, the lance countered by Charlo. Charlo utilizing his upper body movement, but getting...
The jab, you got to be effective with the jab. Constant with the... Castaño comes with the right hand.
And there's a big right hand on cue, Abner. And there's a...
You want to work inside punches now if you're Charlo.
Left hand from Castaño. Castaño is putting together combinations, going to the Charlo, but it's for all the marbles. It's to become undisputed. Right hand lands for Jermell Charlo. Left hook, left uppercut on the inside. Left hook by Castaño. Point of this historic night in Carson, California.
And now there's Castaño using his jab to work his way in, and that helped set up that right hand work. Using the jab to set up the straight right hand.
You don't want to box too much. You're tiring yourself a lot. Keep that fight right where it is.
Castaño's been doing well. What would you like to see him do more?
Charlo's not throwing it as much because he's scared of getting hit with the right. Oh, he just got
that left hook. You talked about the jab, which wasn't as active from his jab was blocked. And there, three-punch combination. In that high of the hurricane, landing the counter shot, just missing with the left uppercut.
Got to hit him with the jab, back him down with the jab, hands up. And when he reaches with that jab, shoot that right hand over the top.
Good tactical round in that round, using the jab and the straight right hand. Again, the beautiful jab. Castaño was able to attack from time to time, but there's the nice counter left hook by Charlo.
The aggression from Castaño by doing that.
Upping his rate, not so much in the last round though. Yeah.
Except for that right hand.
Again, this timed. And Charlo with the counter.
And again, it's right there.
Jab that split the guard, three-punch combination. Charlo. Meanwhile, Castaño has Charlo.
Charlo doing a much better job in these last couple rounds.
Official scorecard of Steve Farhood. Right hand again from Castaño. Left hook and the left hook from Charlo.
Charlo doing a fine job of coming right back on time.
Charlo on the back foot. Again. Avoids the left hook, but doesn't avoid that to disturb Charlo.
He's not known for that, but as we've often said, but Charlo's boxed well. Throwing the right hand over the little bit lazy jab of Charlo. That punch with giving away reach in this fight, so you would think those right hands wouldn't get in. Nice counter left hook by.
Throughout this fight. And there's a nice combination.
Very effectively.
And he's now landing.
You want keep good throwing. If you're Castaño, you want to keep it going.
There's his spot to try and do it.
The rematch.
Where those punches are framed in what rounds. Nice double
Castaño putting pressure on three-punch cut. Has to up the offense. Much responded. Remember, he swept all three. The final rounds on the judges' scorecards tonight. Castaño coming forward. Clipped again with the left hook upstairs. And another double left hook. Left uppercut by Castaño. Then we saw in the first fight, but Castaño now going upstairs and landing.
Now, Castaño had some good moments toward the end of the round. There's the little right hand that landed, though Charlo clipped him with a counter punch as well.
So Castaño coming up late in the rounds to try to steal the round in the first fight where Charlo hurt Castaño.
Is a good finisher in 12-round fights. He was very good fight well. He's come back in other fights when he far his scorecard suggests Castaño could have a.
And again, the office, the work in the office was aside from Charlo.
Combination by Castaño and
Joan Guzman, having Joan Guzman in his corner, you can sense, you know, he's using the whole ring.
And Castaño normally is good at cutting the ring off. Hasn't been able to do that as well against Charlo.
No, right hand from Castaño.
Nice right hand.
Oh, and Charlo
placed at the right time. There it is. You put yourself in for the uppercut. Oh,
Brian Castaño. A delayed reaction. And just like in the first fight, Charlo has Castaño hurt in the 10th, but unlike the first fight, Charlo closes the show in the rematch in round 10.
And it was the left hook that ultimately did the damage. That left hook sent Castaño down, kind of a delayed reaction. A nice short left hook on the inside, Ebner.
yeah, nice uppercut. But it was a short left hook that got him right in the chin.
The second knockdown, now he was hurt, and then that left hook to the body finished the job.
I got in my bag around the 7th round. I started sitting down a little bit more. Instead of like boxing so much and moving around, I see that he was wearing down a little bit, and I was breaking him down. So the obvious came aware, and I stepped up.
He is the winner by way of knockout, and now the undisputed 154-pound champion of the world, Jermell Iron Man Charlo.